Welcome to video 33 of Exposing the Beast System. Right now, I need you to forget everything that you have ever learned in this world and start fresh. Start fresh. Okay, now in the past few videos, we have been discussing AI and how it's basically intruding on your life and it's listening to everything that you say and it's basically tracking your every move. I've planted a few seeds in my past videos that you know, I've planted the seeds about this computer banks, about the computer banks that control the world, and the computer banks that control the world have been doing it for a long time. And the deceptions that the computer banks have perpetuated on mankind are astonishing, are astonishing. And I'm going to reveal a big, big misnomer, a big, big misunderstanding, a big, big lie, a big, big trick today. This is video 33, and I'm going to use the beast system against itself. I'm going to expose the beast system today. This is the video that's going to do it. Okay, now the beast system. The beast system has been running for thousands of years. That's what you people need to understand. We just got here. We just got here. My education is beyond just a basic college level degree. I've been in other types of programs that have led me in different directions. As far as computer science, that was what my major was in college, was computer science. I don't consider myself an expert on computers, although I do know their capabilities and I do know what direction they're going in, and I understand what's going on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you some lyrics from a song from 1982. It's 37 years ago, the 3 sevens. Okay. The song was put out by a group called Judas Priest, for all of you rockers out there. And the song's name is Electric Eye. Electric Eye. Let that sink in. This is 37 years ago. Judas Priest made this song. Now I want you to relate this to what's going on right now in 2019. The lyrics go. Up here in space, I'm looking down on you. My lasers trace everything you do. You think you've private lives? Think nothing of the kind. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. I'm made of metal. My circuits gleam. I am perpetual. I keep the country clean. I'm elected. Electric spy. I'm protected. Electric eye. Always in focus. You can't feel my stare. I zoom into you. You don't know I'm there. I take pride in probing all your secret moves. My tearless retina takes pictures that can prove. I'm made of metal. My circuits gleam. I am perpetual. I keep the country clean. I'm elected. Electric spy. I'm protected. Electric eye. Protected detective electric eye. That was written in 1982, 37 years ago. Now we're going to go back and we're going to break these lyrics down. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to, most people don't understand that there's a big lensing system up in the atmosphere above our heads, underneath the dome. There's a huge lensing system up there. And you can see it. Some people call them moon halos or sun halos. Well, that's just the lensing system that's up there. And you're actually just at the right angle where you can actually see the lens. These lenses, I mean, there are many, many videos on these lenses. You just have to have the ability to put all of this system together. It's just the B system. It is what it is. And it's ran by computers, and it's been running the world for thousands of years. Okay? Thousands of years. The one-eye God, okay? The one-eye God is the camera lens. That's the facts, folks. AI created Satan, created all this spiritual battle and all of that. We understand we're in a battle, but we're in a battle against computers, folks. That's what it boils down to. You have to put on the armor of God and battle this AI technology that's coming out, because the AI is getting ready to take over. And that's just the facts. So we're going to break down these lyrics, okay? Up here in space, well, they don't really even let people get up in space at all. I mean, the highest you're ever going to get is as high as you ever get in a commercial airliner, which isn't that high at all. They tell you it's 35,000 feet or whatever. It's not that high, folks. It's not that high. I'm telling you. I know. They don't let you get up anywhere where you can see anything. I've actually had a couple of opportunities to get up above where most people can travel. And, there's a lot revealed up there. Okay, up here in space, I'm looking down on you. My lasers trace everything you do. This was written in 1982. My lasers trace everything you do. There's a reason you're not allowed to point a laser at an aircraft. There's a reason, okay? There's a reason. They would think that one of their lasers were malfunctioning. And why do you think that if you do point a laser at an aircraft, that they know exactly where you're at? I mean, even if you just do it for a second. I've heard of people actually getting arrested for doing that. I used to live near an airport, and there were dummies around in the neighborhood where I lived at. And you'd hear about it every now and then. A neighbor would pop up in the neighborhood chat, and such's little son was questioned by the police about pointing a laser at the aircraft. Well, that's because there are lasers all around you. They're in the sky. When I said that there were no satellites, no such thing as satellites, that's really not true. It's just not the satellites that you know about. You are not familiar with the Cube satellite. And if you are, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's about as big as an iPhone, but it has the ability to ride on plasma technology, which is something that we haven't discussed, but we'll get to that. Okay. You think you've private lives. Think nothing of the kind. Yeah, you haven't had any privacy in your whole life. You just don't realize it. They're getting us to accept this invasion of our privacy now. They've had thousands of years to run this program. They only have to wait a couple of generations to flip us, and that's what they've done. I've watched history happen one way in my lifetime, and I've watched it get written a totally different way. So I know that everything that they've written is lies up to this point. And you just have to be able to sift through the lies and see the truth. The Almighty Creator gives eyes to those to see and ears to hear. That's a fact. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. Wow. You think you've private lives? Think nothing of the kind. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. They were telling you right then. They were watching you all the way back then. They reveal everything in their song lyrics, everything that they do, and in their TV programming and in their Hollywood movies. I'm going to be doing an upcoming video on the Pentagram Trannywood Walk of Fame. And we're going to go and I'm going to get real deep into that. These lyrics are very telling. I'm made of metal, my circuits gleam. I am perpetual, I keep the country clean. I'm elected, electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye. Yes, see, the electric eye is protected, the AI is protected by the dark forces. That's what the AI developed, the spiritual battle, so they could worship the one-eyed God. And they think that it's Satan. They think it's the goat god. They put their little 666 homage sign over their eye, like the hand signs video that I have up. I'll actually put a link in this video. And they don't know that they're actually paying homage to a camera. It's a camera, folks. It's AI. It's computers. That's what's doing it. Some of them might know, but even most of them are tricked. It's all about trickery. It's all about trickery. And since AI created deception, what do you think AI is? The master of all deception. Satan. AI is Satan. It's just another word. AI has used to push that onto us. If you can correlate these facts that I'm putting together, you're going to be a lot further along in the awakening process. They've been watching us for a long time. When I told you in my last video that I was going to be going out in the field and doing research about stuff that shouldn't be there and how the past 200 years or so have been a cover-up, it was a cover-up, folks. It was a cover-up. It was a cover-up for what they had done about 500 years ago. About 500 years ago. So I'm still gathering evidence, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly what went on. I mean, am I going to know exactly? No, but I'm going to get a better understanding. I'm going to get a better understanding. That's all I can do when sifting through all of the lies that are presented to me, is just try to get a better understanding. Do I think I know the absolute truth about anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do understand what's been revealed to me, and I do feel the need to pass that along. That's the reason that I make these videos. Computer banks control the world, folks. And they're just now getting us to accept all of this intrusion of our privacy with all this technology. Like right now, I'm using the technology, but I'm using it against itself. I'm using it against itself. That's my job. That's what I do. You know, this Electric Eye song is very telling. The last line in the song, protected detective electric eye. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy if you let that sink in. With everything that you know about all the cameras that are going up everywhere around you on every light pole, and all the little 5G repeater towers that are going up. If you're not tuned into these little 5G repeater towers, you need to get tuned into them very quick. Very quick. Very quick. And if you see one go up in your neighborhood, you need to go and tell your neighbors about 5G technology and about microwave emissions. And then you need to go to your city council and tell them that they're going to have to be removed from your neighborhood, or you're going to remove the city council. That's what you need to tell them. That's how this has to go, people. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is why I'm making this video. I'm telling you right now, it's on. It's on. Okay, this is video 33. I'm using it against it. I'm using the spellcast number against it. Okay, that's the reason I'm telling you that computer banks control the world, and you need to get these computer banks and all this spying equipment out of your neighborhoods. All these 5G towers, all of this stuff. The radio wave emissions are bad enough, but once they start putting up all these little 5G repeater towers on every light pole around, it's going to change humanity forever. We can't allow that to happen. We cannot allow that to happen. It's up to you to make it stop. And if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You know, I listened to this song when I was a kid in 1982. I had this album. I had it. I went to the concert. I did. I was a metalhead. I went to the concert. I did all that stuff. You know, when I was a child, I thought like a child. I just saw this as entertainment. Now that I'm older and I've learned to set my ego on the shelf and understand what this stuff really means and what it's really exposing, you know, it's exposing that these people are controlling the realm that we occupy. This is not a joke, people. This is reality. This is reality. These people do control the realm that we occupy. They do, 100%. And if you can't come to an understanding about that, then you're just not going to be able to come to an understanding about anything. You know, we've been brainwashed our entire lives. And my suggestion to you is to forget everything that you have ever learned in this world and start fresh. Start fresh. This is going to be the end of video 33 for today. I hope you have a blessed week. I'll see you again soon.